Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just brushed off the ball there. He's played him through. Face to face with the keeper. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Rodri, over to the left, played back in. Oh, great ball! He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's got away with one there. They've played it short. And the shot! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. He gets past his man. Right through the middle. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Rodri. Hoists it forward. Courtois has that under control. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Madrid are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
And it's played forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Stones. Well, that had to be more accurate. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Forward it goes. Gonzalez. He's through the middle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gonzalez tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe loses his balance and loses the ball. Gonzalez. He's had that put on a plate. He's had a go!
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Crosses it in, up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Gonzalez. Out for a throw. Back into the middle. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Plays it into the box.
Manchester are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
In towards the middle. That's a brilliant interception. Rodri with a good steal, well played. Well positioned to make that interception. Alaba plays it forward. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Kovacic.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
This could spill... Goes for goal! He scored! And this is getting better and better. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Madrid with 2 up and into a position of real strength. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He slid it through. Rodri. Forward it goes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe, chance! Battles to win it back. It's come loose. Crunching tackle. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere. Shoots! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Marquinhos plays it forward. And that's a throw. Gets into some space. That intervention was very necessary. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Forward it goes. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fabian Ruiz. He's got options out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Dembele. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Keeps everyone guessing. In comes the cross. Neither side yet able to find the net. Marquinhos. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Oh, real danger here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And that's been levered clear. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Alexander-Arnold. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. That's a pop! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Tries to get it clear. Dinks one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. hoists it forward. Aimed in towards the centre. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Dembele goes for goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Wigan draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And the through ball is intercepted. Mbappe tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Good ball, it's found its target. It's anyone's ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Madrid with another corner. Turns and goes back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe. Play for a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Throw in. Valverde. It's got through to him. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Dembele. And it's played forward. He's still going. Where to next? That is terrific skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hakimi goes looking. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Wigan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And help's available out wide. A real chance to break. Going through.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There's the through ball. Hits one! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining. And the flag has stayed down. And that has been clubbed away. Wigan don't have many options and time is running out. Lee Kang-in gets away from his opponents. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Up to meet it! Kimmich. Goretzka. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. And he's cut it out. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Kane. Good ball. Well, that had to be more accurate. Kane has a hit! It's good ball kindly! And that's been levered clear. And it's played forward. Mbappe gets away from his opponents. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Played into the middle. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Alaba with the short one. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Kane. Back to the keeper and try something new. Rudiger.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Mbappe. Hit into the middle. Timely intervention. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! Goal! First blood drawn. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Alexander-Arnold. He came in hard, very hard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Mbappe drills one in. It was always going to be the keepers. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Half-time getting close now. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe! It's out for a goal kick. Rudiger. ball's come. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
He's had a shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch, showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich. Goretzka. Forward it goes. Alaba. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mbappe. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets it back. And the weighted puck. Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Valverde. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold. It's being played forward. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball is over the line. Mbappe. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick of time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now it's Kane. And it's Kane. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior.
Really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
And it's Kane. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Vinicius Junior finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, that's a waste.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alaba receives it in a good position. Well positioned to make that interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rudiger.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Kimmich. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Fires it in low. It's one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Kimmich. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Madrid. And that is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Maybe you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a... Has a pop!
A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
A really good feat. In towards the middle.
Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Alexander-Arnold. Plays it out to the flank. Timely intervention. Madrid are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work. And they are.
He's gone for it! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Goes long. Kane. And the keeper's in command. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And here's Kane. Tries a shot!
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's left his man. Towering header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. He's got options out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's still got it, needs help. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that has put paid to that. And help's available out wide. England are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's looked long this time. Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kane. Oh, what a ball! He gets past his man. And that has been cleared. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
England would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No way through there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe is onto it and can take it up. Well read, he sorted that out. Rice. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Back into the middle. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Has he picked him out?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Cut out in the nick of time. He's away. Looking to get within range. Oh, shooting chance! Rudiger can hoist it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Good idea, just poorly executed. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Right through the middle. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. keeper. England will try it again now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rashford. Lovely bit of skill there. The referee has given a corner. And it's Henderson. Turns and goes back. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
England are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Rice. Rashford. Just brushed off the ball there.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Going through. And the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement.
Has a pop! And in it goes! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That was a given. It always was.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And here's Rashford. That's not going to make it. And there goes the final whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it was engaging.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for Dembele! In he goes again! Goal!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Mbappe looks to thread it through. He's played him through. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's got through, and he's surging through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
He's gone direct. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, good ball. He's on his way. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. France scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's made sure that that won't get through. Brahim Diaz. He's there to receive it. Oh, he's not going to get that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Alaba. Madrid are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Mbappe. He's got away. Can he find a finish? He's gone for it! France leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, it's Dembele. He gets past his man. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. hoists it forward. And now the brig fires from distance. And here's Dembele. It's half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
France, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're already into the second period.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Valverde. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Alaba gets his final warning.
Oh, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or something.
He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Alaba. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Hernandez does well to read it and intercepts.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Madrid showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe! And he's whipped it in low. Great leap! Gioi, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Rudiger did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Mbappe. Now surely. No foul, says the referee. he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. It's a loose ball. Hernandez goes looking. Mbappe. Oh, has a pop! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. France grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0. Guendouzi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Quick glance at goal. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. France have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He spotted the run and played it. Tries a shot! He can pounce on that. Oh, that is an awful miss.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
And it's played forward. The final 5 minutes. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. Tries to get it forward quickly. Madrid get it back again. Vinicius Junior. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hits one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. France away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent, and we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as...
Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Madrid seeking to maximise the moment. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Deftly done. It's out for a goal kick. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. Gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Mbappe. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Well read, he sorted that out. Nemecha. Battles to win it back. It's got through to him. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Kimmich. Germany, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw-in. Alaba. Hoists it forward. Germany have a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Kimmich. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Back back into the middle. Mbappe! And he's going long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Alaba. And it's played forward. Swung over. Kimmich goes looking. A chance! Goal! Germany! Deep into first half stoppage time. And it's half-time here. So there you have it. Close sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Germany maybe to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Germany really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Alaba. Look at the defender bombing forward. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's gone for it. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Mbappe. He's got options out wide. A really good feat. We'll get a throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a throw. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe looking to get within range.
Madrid showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Vinicius Junior. Now surely, shot at goal! In it goes! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Goretzka. Kimmich.
Germany merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's played forward, played into space out wide. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's neat. Could be a chance here. Oh, great ball! It's a great ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's onside, shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Five minutes left on the clock. Valverde.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
It's a loose ball, and they've been caught out here. Vinicius Junior.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Sané. Decent looking ball. Goretzka gets into some space. Has a hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.